It's it's so upsetting.
Yeah. We should definitely keep talking about bananas, though.
Yeah, we should.
What you got there, G?
I do have I actually have a brief aside about grapes, which is that we'll get back to bananas.
We did get the thumbs up, didn't we?
Wait, did we?
I thought I saw it.
I didn't. I don't know. I can't actually see engineering very well from here. This is a design issue we should lay out. We should change next time because the engineering monitor. Is Ian about to get the?
No, it's
no.
I've got 4 more miles yet.
Okay. Do I have a thumbs up?
No.
That's a thumbs up.
It was like a half.
That was your mic's
that
muted,
mic's
Corey.
not working.
I can't hear you, Corey. Okay, that was the most like. Hey, Desert Buzz viewers, guess who's joining us on the call now? It's the Doubleclicks. Hello.
Hey!
Oh no, we've completely obliterated.
Please.
It's just a dancing banana.
Can you put the picture in picture?
Just shrink us
Sure.
down.
Great.
Yay!
And then
Okay.
over.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Now we can only see the banana part of Aubrey's face. It's perfect.
Oh, no.
Hello,
Okay.
Aubrey. Hello, Laser. Thank you both for joining us. How are you?
Absolutely. We're so happy to be here. Aubrey's now eating the screen full of the people. I'm
There
having
we
a
go.
great
It's
time.
okay. We've now adjusted that.
I love it.
So we could to sort of pull back the curtain briefly. We could see you two for a moment or for like a minute there before the chat could, and we saw Aubrey go and run off and then come back with a banana costume because we were just discussing bananas. Yeah, that was amazing. Do you not have your own banana costume handy, Laser? Come on.
No, banana costumes are Aubrey's.
That's my realm.
View. Yeah. She's allowed one thing.
It's a banana costume.
Yeah.
Yes.
This was a real good shirt there.
Yeah, you both have great shirts, or I don't know if they're both shirts necessarily, but you both look great.
Your torso
Thank you.
coverings are on point.
Yeah.
We try very hard to look great.
Yes. Yes.
For you, for the kids. Congrats on 500,000 and then swiftly way more than that.
Yay!
Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff happened all at once.
It's been like that for a while.
And exactly. A whole bunch of stuff has been happening all at once for several days. Yeah, and it's been good. I mean that we have a blog post about it, and mostly everyone should know who you are by now. But you may as well, for those amongst our viewers who might not be aware, who are the pair of you?
Oh, hi. We're the Doubleclicks. My name is Laser, and my sister Aubrey's over there.
Hi.
And we play music on the internet. And every year we come onto Desert Bus and say a lot of things that we don't remember, but everybody who watches Desert Bus remembers.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we get that a lot.
It reminds us of it. Shows.
All the best people.
Yeah.
Yeah, this year, what was it? Oh, yeah, the vote Lizard, vote Kathleen. And everyone, Kathleen came on screen and everyone was like, yay, vote Lizard. And she didn't realize it was a reference for her until like hours later when someone's like, no, this is what you said last year. And she's like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
We spend a whole year with us, but the Desert Bus audience spends 10 minutes with us every year. So it's wonderful. We're into it.
We're so happy to be here.
We are also happy. And so are some of our viewers who have sent us some questions on the hashtag that I will pass on now. A question from Herbert Erpaderp.
That's a great name.
For a question for Laser. Why the name Laser? It is very cool, of course, but is there some other meaning behind it? Also, I love your music, they say.
Wow, great question. The answer to the why Laser question is that, well, first of all, I changed my name because I came out as non-binary. Yay, me! And Laser is, to me, a more gender-neutral name because it's an object. But really, it was kind of came from my old name. It was just like a weird nickname and doesn't really have a particular meaning. But I will come. I'm laser-focused and I can destroy airplane pilots' eyes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Will flow be laminar?
What? Oh, laminar. Oh my
God.
God.
Flow, like the photon she spits.
Yep. Good. Great. Thanks you, Ian.
Was that a nerdier reference than we were expecting? Is that what just happened?
Yeah, that was a supremely nerdy reference, Ian. I appreciate it.
I can't stop.
I value your friendship.
Ian, you look great.
Thank you so much, lady. You look amazing.
We have a question here from Misbehaving Maidens who say,
Yay!
hi. They say, hi, Doubleclicks. We were curious if you had any particularly amusing origin stories for any of your songs. Also, when will we be able to purchase the Wet Money song? Because yes, please.
Oh, boy. I mean, of course we have weird origin stories for our songs.
It's better than it's better than where do you get your ideas? Which I wouldn't have asked.
Thank you.
Let's see. There's a couple songs. Will They or Won't They is one of our songs that's about like on again, off again TV couples. And the origin story for that song is that Aubrey had the idea for the song and brought it to me. And I said, no, that's a bad idea for a song. And then like a week later, just wrote that song pretending it was my idea. So
We were writing a lot of songs at the time. Or Laser was writing a lot of songs. It was weekly songs. Yes. Like we are doing now.
yeah, it's fun to just ignore Aubrey's ideas and then take credit for them later. Recommend it for all of you.
You made this? I made this. You know what would be a great idea is if you put on a banana costume. I'm glad I had that idea.
It's such a good costume.
I don't want
Thank
to
you.
interrupt, but night stop get.
Yeah, Ian just got another nighttime bus stop somehow.
Ooh,
It's pretty impressive.
good work.
I'm very proud of
Do you
myself.
just know at the miles at which they will appear?
I've got some help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you being live tweeted or something?
No. The chat hooks me up.
Okay. All right.
It's very good.
I guess they could do that for other people, but nobody cares about the stops as much as you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, fair enough.
So sweet.
Got a question here from Manning, who says, I still wear my President Snakes T-shirt occasionally. What is the geopolitical situation in the timeline where President Snakes won the election?
That's an amazing question. If you're not familiar, President Snakes is a character we came up with that is 5 snakes wearing a pantsuit, pretending to be a person, running to be the first female president of the United States. She's got a lot of good ideas. And I guess if she won, there'd be a lot less ferrets and a lot more grass, green spaces. Yeah.
In the song, she doesn't win.
No, she doesn't. She's never won.
Probably because she's snakes.
That's because it's a fiction. In real life, well, we'll have to see.
Yeah. And also, just canonically, if anybody's curious, her first name is President. That's why she's called President Snakes.
Oh, right, because it's...
President Snakes.
I mean, I guess,
Right.
name for the job you want? No, that doesn't work.
Yes.
No part of this
Yes.
works. What?
Sure it does.
Okay. I'm sorry. The answer really caught me off guard.
I'm sorry about your ferrets.
We have a two-part question. That's the 2 parts are totally unrelated. From Lauren, dear Doubleclicks, what upcoming projects are you most excited about? And can you tell us about your perfect cat?
Yes. Well, right now we're doing a podcast. Aubrey, could you talk about that?
We're doing a podcast every week that comes out on Wednesday where we have a conversation and then write a song about it. It's called You Should Write a Song About That. And you can find it wherever you find your podcasts. Laser, did you get a cat?
Yeah, great question. I have a cat. Her name is Marzipan. She's perfect. She's 11 years old, and she don't got no teeth.
Nope.
And she likes to play with her bee, and she likes to eat snacks. And I tried to get her to come out here, but she doesn't like cameras. So
That's understandable, but what a shame.
yeah, no. I put a cat stuffed animal in the background just kind of as like a consolation prize.
Oh, good. Is the name of the podcast a direct passive-aggressive response to being constantly told that you should write a song about that?
Yes.
Good. Excellent. That must be exhausting.
You should make a Magic the Gathering skit about that.
Yeah. I mean, we get, yeah. No, I feel, as a fellow content creator, I feel that pain immensely. Wow, that's such a specific question from NES Jumpman. Just how yummy was the pizza at Tomato Pies? What a specific question.
We tweeted we ate a food, so I guess people can use context clues. It was great. It was good pizza.
So good.
There was pizza with figs and prosciutto and
arugula.
Yeah,
It was
recommend.
delicious. And spicy honey.
What kind, was it sauced with the honey, or was there any sort of sauce underneath that? Because I am very on board.
Was there a tomato sauce?
There was a tomato sauce and some mozzarella and cheese going on as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good times.
If you ever come back up for Beer Fest, or Laser, if you also come to visit, I need to show you, need to take you to a pizza place in town that's amazing. Pizzeria Strada.
Oh,
really good. Yeah.
I mean, and then Standard as well, just for
No, Standards is also
for the
great.
trash pizza.
Wait, we actually just have great pizzas here.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, okay, good.
So,
All right, well, we're on our way.
Yeah. I'm here for pizza. We just went to Wisconsin and it was cold there, so I'm ready for cold. I'm just here for it. It's fine.
It doesn't get Wisconsin cold here.
it does not.
Nah.
Right.
Victoria's pretty mild all year round.
Right on the water.
Yeah. Yes,
It's so
exactly.
beautiful.
It's very nice.
Liz,
here.
you're going to love it.
Aubrey's bragging now because she's been to Victoria. We get it. So cool.
There was so much beer.
There was an awful lot of beer. One of which, I'm sorry, this is a complete digression. Ian, I finally found my beer of the show in bottles at one liquor store in town.
And which one was it?
The Category 12 Dry Hop Sour.
Oh, I've had that in cans.
In cans?
Yes.
This interview is over. Excuse me.
In cans?
I felt like everybody in the room gasped when you said that name of that beer. That was wonderful.
'Cause
It was
it's
a very
really good.
Canadian moment for all of you.
Yeah. There's another question involving cats, which is, have you ever met any doggos or cattos that are on the impressive end of the chonk scale? If you need an explanation of what that is, we can provide one.
Aubrey, do you need an explanation?
I really want one.
If we could bring that, I know. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so in a moment you'll be able to see it on your stream if you're watching it. The chonk scale goes from a fine boy to he chonk, a heckin' chonker, hefty chonk, mega chonker, and oh lord he coming.
All right, all right.
So if you first of all, I guess whereabouts might Marzipan place on the chonk chart?
So small.
Marzipan's very small. Unfortunately, I guess for the chonk, I think I would put her at like a 25 to 27.
All right.
She's a sleek little girl. But I've seen some good chonky cats. There was our aunt and uncle had a cat named Gus who was probably like a good 65, but also broad in shoulder like an ottoman.
Oh.
It's like,
Like an ottoman.
Wait. Now, do you mean like the furniture or the Turk?
oh, I meant the furniture. I don't really know my stereotypes of Turks that well.
Wow. Goodness.
Yeah.
We have another question from Max. We have another question from Max Squizzy. Is there another artist that you would like to see cover or remix your music?
Ooh. Ian, maybe?
The one in the room here?
Yeah. Did he leave?
I'd be happy to. Now I have a project.
Just like maybe like a rap remix or like some dancing. I don't know. Ian danced in one of our music videos. It was like the best thing that's ever happened.
It really
to us.
was.
Oh, that was so much fun to make that one too, by the way.
Which
Yeah, it was really
That
good.
was for Friday I'm in Love.
Oh,
And,
yeah, okay,
did
yeah.
some dancing inside magic cards. It was a whole thing.
It was amazing.
It's very good.
Yes.
Trying to think. Jonathan Colton covered one of our songs once. That was amazing. So I can tick that one off.
Probably Skrillex, huh?
Yeah.
Right. Good
I was
choice.
just thinking that.
I love it was so matter of fact. It's like, well, yeah, it's probably Skrillex.
Now
Yeah.
parties and bang around.
Probably like Skrillex remix of Mr. Bear would be pretty good.
Yeah.
I was going to say Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
generally
you're right.
that's generally a correct answer. Yeah.
Can't-
Especially for
Yeah.
Andrew.
Can't go wrong.
I love how you had to explain your Jepsen's Malort shirt twice because we went
That
offline
was so
the first
good.
time.
Yeah. What?
What?
I didn't know you wore that shirt.
Oh yeah, I wore it. Yes.
No,
I don't know what day.
like 3 days ago at this point. It was either today or 4 years ago. Like it's, I don't know. We have. Sorry, you both just did like a fun laugh lean towards one another. So on our screen, it was just like a little. Yeah, it was great.
I love it. We're here. Oh, I just saw it on the stream. That was very fun.
Yeah,
We should work on that more.
it was adorable.
Awesome. Well, do y'all want some songs?
Yes, I do. I actually wasn't sure if that was if
in
that
the
was
package.
happening, being as that you are both at remote locations. But
Well, we can do the
successfully
same thing we did last year because it's now
Right.
our tradition to just play Mr. Bear when we're here.
I was asleep for that.
Yeah. So
Got
if
two
y'all
shot
want
of me
to
in the
dance
room.
or sing or hug each other, we're here for it.
Awesome. Well then, yes, I would love to hear some music. That would be delightful. Thank you.
Heck yeah.
Excellent.
Aubrey, why don't you take the first verse? This
Thank
is a
you.
lullaby. Oh, I guess you could introduce it.
The origin story of this song is that I wrote it. I brought it to my sibling and I said, "Hey, look, I wrote a song." They said, "What are you doing?" No, they said, "We don't do children's lullabies." And then they said, "But I can fix it." So this is the new and improved version of Mr. Bear. Sing a little lullaby for Mr. Bear. Tell him that you love him and that you are there. Mr. Bear needs to know you're there. So sing a little lullaby for Mr. Bear. You are ready to go to sleep. You and Mr. Bear are tucked in tight. Won't it feel good just to go to sleep and close your eyes, counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
When the lights turn out, the darkness comes, and I fear it. I can see the monsters and the ghosts and the spirits. You need to be watchful. Why do you close your eyes? Mr. Bear needs protection from the torture and demise. Out goes the light and it's dark as coal. The monsters feed on dreams and they're coming for your soul. Don't look now, child, it's better you not see. Just wait here for your doom, counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
So sing a little lullaby for Mr. Bear. Tell him that you love him and that you are there.
Blood is in the air.
Mr. Bear needs to know you're there. So sing a little lullaby for Mr.
Better say your prayers.
Bear.
So I know what I'm gonna,
There's some people in chat who had not heard that one before, and that was
so I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to cover now.
Yes.
You ready?
Oh, well, the surprise is that my brother just sent me his old shammy setting, and I need something to learn on.
ooh.
This sounds
Oh,
like a good
what?
tune. The Japanese instrument, the shamisen. It's sort of like a 3-string Japanese banjo.
Yes. It's the perfect
I mean-
song for that.
Yeah.
That's what the world's been waiting for. I don't know how long we usually do these calls, but I have one more. I have a brand new song that I could play if you're interested for that.
I am, in fact, super interested, and we definitely have the time for it.
Yep.
All right.
Already been mentioned on this on the stream. Do you have an origin story?
So this is a song that I wrote when I was briefly working retail. I moved to Los Angeles, California. It's an expensive place to live. I got a day job. It was hard. I quit. But this is a song that I wrote called Ode to a Summer Retail Job. It goes out to anybody who's ever worked a summer retail job. Aubrey's not going to be playing because of lag, but just imagine that she's playing cello, and you'll get the
beautiful.
idea. Yeah, it's really makes the whole thing work.
Really ties the song together.
Yeah. If you don't like it, that's fine. It's another summer morning at the store. Sunscreen in the air and flip-flops on the floor. Chaotic children run around like dust inside a sunbeam. And I wonder if I even dare to dream. I don't want to touch wet money anymore. I don't want to touch wet money anymore. I'm fully aware it's hot, but I'd really rather not. I don't want to touch wet money anymore. Every day it's wearing down my will as each new customer comes to the till. In one hand, a beverage that they need to stay hydrated, pulling from their person currency that's fully saturated. I don't want to touch wet money anymore. I don't want to touch wet money anymore. If it's been inside your sock, I just really rather not. I don't want to touch wet money anymore. If I only had a day without wet money, if every bill was clean and crisp and dry, my retail disposition would be sunny. I'd smile each customer there in their eye, and I wouldn't be ignored or condescended to. I'd say, how's it going? They'd say, doing well, and you? And I wouldn't go home wondering if this is all my life is for, selling Deadpool books to aging hipsters at a comic store. Was this what I intended when I reach this age? Day jobbing sporadically for minimum wage. Am I heading towards, or have I just surrendered all my dreams? If the cash was dry, it wouldn't be as bleak as that all seems. I don't want to touch wet money anymore. I don't want to touch wet money anymore. There's an answer. What do you call it? Oh, that's right. A friggin' wallet. I don't want to touch wet money anymore.
Bravo.
That was terrific.
Big
There's
mood.
a lot of people in the chat and in the room can deeply relate to that.
It's so bad.
Yeah. At least our money's plastic now,
Yeah.
so Mark
Just glides right off.
It just, yeah,
It is?
it's
Plastic?
yeah.
Yeah.
in Canada.
Congratulations on your rainbow plastic money.
All the moisture just sloughs right off.
A window in it too.
What?
And it's
This
different
is
colors.
magic.
We're,
And it's different
we're
colors.
blowing Tabitha's mind.
Right?
What? My mind is
And
blown.
that stuff is it's holographic and has.
It's made in Australia.
Yeah.
Another
Really?
Another
Yeah.
reason to
They
move to
started
Canada.
with the.
Are you sure?
They started with the Australian or with the plastic money, if I recall.
Yeah.
Licensed from Australia. I don't know if it's made in Australia.
The Australians were telling us it's made there. They were
What
very.
could they have for that?
They were.
I think we're falling in a
I'm sorry, we're very proud of our plastic money.
Yeah.
And,
That's great.
Anyway.
Great.
Yeah. Anyway.
That actually relates to a Doubleclicks anecdote in that we have a song called Tiny Paper Elephant that we wrote based on pictures people sent us on the internet, and one of them was origami elephants. And we wrote the whole song, Tiny Paper Elephant, and then we found out the elephants were actually made of Australian currency, which is not paper.
Oh. Well, the whole thing's ruined then, isn't it?
The Doubleclicks are ruined, and we're canceled, and it's over.
well, then,
Oh, no.
then to try and fix that, next time you guys are up in Victoria, I'm going to give you one of my folded Canadian $2 bill shirts.
Ooh.
Oh, right. We used to have a $2 bill.
Yeah, we used to have a $2 bill, first of all, and it was red, and you could fold them into these little like T-shirt things with a collar, and they were adorable.
It looked like it looked like a very sort of, it looked like a very Hawaiian shirt, kind of like
Yeah.
the sort of thing Jimmy Buffett might wear.
So hopefully that'll make up for the bad.
Tiny Jimmy.
Yeah,
Elephant.
a very tiny Jimmy Buffett.
So I can confirm that Canadian money is actually printed in Canada.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yes,
Okay, cool. Well, we licensed their techniques then.
Yeah.
So
Your money doesn't all secretly belong to Australians, and then they'll come and take over to the
no.
banks.
Oh, all our money just activates. Just turns into Australian dollars.
Or maybe it's like the Iron Giant. It all just makes its way back to Australia on its own.
Amazing.
See
Copy.
Hawaiian.
So are you? So despite just now proclaiming Doubleclicks over, everything shut it down. Are you two working on anything new at the moment?
Yeah, we're gonna be putting out a new album next year with all the songs that we're writing via the You Should Write a Song About That podcast, which are all very good. And technically still working on the President Snakes musical. We've got a new song for that in the books. And what else do we do? I don't know. We hang out. We
We're on
party.
YouTube.
We're on YouTube.
We've been streaming on Twitch a little bit.
Yeah.
What are your channels?
It's just Doubleclicks Live, and all we do is record our podcast and then play Stardew Valley. It's a good channel.
That's rad.
That sounds like the kind of content I'm here for, to be honest.
Yeah. I'd like to get back to playing StarCraft. Aubrey's good at StarCraft. It's very fun to play.
So now I am addicted to Stardew Valley as well.
Yeah.
Only star games for us. Because we're stars! But we are the Doubleclicks everywhere on the internet other than Twitch, Doubleclicks Live. Good times.
Great.
Best.
Well, is there anything else you would like to mention before we allow you to return to whence you came? Or
I don't know. Everybody give money for the kids, and
All your money.
yeah. Hi, Andrew and Steve, and the other people we can see back there. You're all wonderful. We're
Yes.
very happy to join you. Say hi to the McElroys for us tomorrow.
We're very happy to have you, and you are always welcome.
I won't, because I always miss their call. But
As is tradition.
as
Because
is
you're
tradition.
secretly one of them, and you can't be in the same room at the same time.
Travis, come back.
Be careful.
Only you had a
there's,
smoke bomb.
there's a window on that side of the room.
Yeah, I seriously almost did myself a very real injury there.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Well, thanks everybody. Have a good rest of your night.
Yeah,
Good
you
work
too.
for
Thanks.
driving, Ian.
Thanks for coming by. It was great to see you both again.
See you again soon.
Bye.
Thank you, Doubleclicks.
Thank you, Doubleclicks. They're great.